Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Mystical and Anna? How are you both? Let's take a nice deep breath and think about our questions. Let's just take a moment. Remember, for your reading, you get 2 cards. Okay, 2 or 3 cards, depending on what comes out. But basically, if you want a tarot and oracle reading, remember anything from $1 will anything from $1 with using the pinned link or the links down below in regards to getting your tarot and oracle reading. If you want a tarot and oracle reading and you want to think about how does your reading empower you, okay, what do you need to know that's going to empower you in moving forward on your journey, facing your fears, being able to be in control. So think very carefully about your question. You don't want to intrude on someone else. You want to empower yourself. So think very, very carefully about your question. When you're thinking about, if you've got a question that is somebody else, remember they're not here and it's their perspective in the moment. And sometimes people are super busy and they might not have time to actually be thinking about what's going on in your life because they've got too much going on in their own life. So sometimes when you ask questions about how someone is thinking about you and what's going on, they're not always going to be thinking about you because they're busy with their own life. So sometimes you just need to ask, what do I need to know to reach out or move forward on this journey? Or what do I need to do to improve this relationship? How can I move forward in this relationship? Those are the sort of things. Hi, Ria. Yes, you're on the list. We've got Mystical, Anna, and then you, Raya. Okay, so I'm just saying that if it's 2 cards for your reading, for your free reading. If you want more, if you want a tarot and oracle reading, something a bit more in depth, don't forget you can use the pinned link or the links down below. Just let me know if you've donated or anything like that. Now, just think very, very carefully about your question. Think about how does it affect you personally? Okay, what do you need to know about your actions, your possibility in your reading? So think very carefully is just what I want to do, is just to take a minute to breathe. I'm just taking a second to sort of connect with you, to just take a minute to just breathe. So let's just sort of use the Palo Santo. Let's just sort of cleanse and consecrate this space. I just take a few minutes before we start, just to get a few people in online to see who's here, and just to sort of just think very carefully about your questions. Okay, so nice deep breath. Right, so who shall we begin? Right, Mystical. Mystic. Cool, yeah, Mystical. So let's have a look at your Mystic. Sorry. Let's have a look at your question here. Okay, so you're sort of asking about your Sag. Okay, you haven't spoken last week. You spoke last week, but haven't spoken since then. Okay, so you want to think about how does this affect you? What do you need to know about the situation? Why do you need to know about how Sag is feeling about you? What's actually going on in this relationship? Let's use the Rider Tarot. so how's your Sag feeling about you? What's going on? You haven't spoken. What's happening? Well, okay. So the first card that popped out is choices. Okay, I feel like he's having to make a lot of choices about his decision, about why he isn't, about his feelings towards you. I think there's a lot of stuff that he needs to sort out. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that he needs to sort out in regards to his feelings about you personally. I think there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of options he's looking at, a lot of stuff that he needs to do. Hi, Mary, how are you? Okay, so, and then we've got judgment. So judgment feels like he wants to resurrect something. Okay, he does want to resurrect something, but he's looking at a lot of choices. And some of his choices may not be what you expect. I do feel like he wants to resurrect something. So that's all I get here with resurrection. Okay, I just get the sense of awakening, a resurrection to something. I just get the sense of just being a little bit vulnerable, a little bit, it feels like he's got a lot of choices. He's just got a lot of decisions to make, I think, in this situation and how he feels. I think he's sort of going through I think he's trying to deal with his situation, like how he feels and what's going on. He just wants to resurrect something within himself. So I do feel like he's got a lot of choices. He's got a lot of options available to him in regards to his feelings. Okay, you asked about how he's feeling about you. Don't know. Look, all it says is choices. Doesn't say anything about romance. Okay, I don't get anything about romance. Okay, I just feel like he's got some choices to make about where he wants to go, his how he resurrects his path, how he wants to choose his path to go on. Okay, so yeah, no idea what's next. Okay, Anna, a general reading. So let's have a look here. Welcome. Right. So hi, everyone's in a reading. Hi, Ari, how are you? Everybody gets a reading that's in at the moment. Everybody still gets a reading. We're only 10 minutes in, so everybody still gets a reading. Everybody's on the list. You will not miss out. Type your question in once only. Raya, you don't need to keep typing in your message, please. Once only, please. Do not keep spamming with your question, please. Once only, please. I can scroll back to your question if you've typed it in once only. Okay, do not keep typing in your question, otherwise you will be blocked. Okay, you'll be banned. Right, Anna. Hi, Gabriella. Now, don't forget, guys, it is 2 cards for your reading. If you want more than the 2 cards, if you want a tarot and oracle reading, anything from $1 using the pinned link or the links down below will get you a tarot and oracle reading. Okay, so you'll get a little bit more in depth. If you want a little bit more, please let me know if you do donate. It does come up if you donate through Ko-Fi, of course. But please only type your question in once. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I can always scroll back. It's not a problem. Okay, general reading. Let's start with... I can do Supernatural for you, Anna. I'm actually rewatching Supernatural again. Love it. Right. General reading. What's going on for Anna? What does Anna need to know right now? Oh, okay. That's interesting with right, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, or 10 of pentagrams in this case. Okay, 10 of pentagrams is all about that sense of wealth and abundance, that prosperity in your life, your physical life. Not necessarily money, but definitely feeling like things are sort of starting to come together. There is something that you're being offered in some way. When we're thinking about inherited, means that you're being offered something, you're being given something, you're inheriting something from someone. And it gives you a sense of wealth and abundance in your life if you can sort of accept that moment, which is kind of really important. Now it is important to have that sense of clarity by removing or cutting away all the confusion or anything going on. There's a sense of accepting the inheritance of whatever that is. So it does feel like you've been given something of some sort, inherited something. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean money. It can be anything, really. It can be a sense of abilities, or how it can be anything. It doesn't necessarily mean money or finances when we're talking about inheriting something. Maybe you've inherited some, maybe your skills or your abilities from family, which is kind of really important there. Okay, so it does really important to sort of cut away. I want to say cut away the debris, declutter. It does feel like you've inherited something, but you need to declutter, which is super important, Anna, as well. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting here in the sense of inheritance, this wealth and abundance, prosperity, everything sort of coming together in some way. But there is a sense of having to declutter so you can have some clarity in the situation with new ideas, new thoughts, new plans. Yeah, which is kind of really important. New ideas. Super important there. Okay, next on the list. Okay, don't forget, guys, if you want more than just the 2 cards for your reading, if you want to ask a second question or anything like that, or you want a little bit more elaborate, don't forget to donate using the pinned link or the links down below if you want a little bit more information. that you become VIP status, which means you skip the line. Okay, you skip this queue. VIP status means that you skip the queue, just so that you know. You're welcome, Anna. You're welcome. Right, next on the list. Okay, Raya. Okay, Raya. Then I have Mary. Then Amira, Ari, and Gabriella. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, you've asked a timing question. When will Arian contact you? Okay, it's kind of really important that when you're asking a timing question, I usually use only the, oops, I need to grab it. Oh, there it is, hiding there. You ask when something is going to happen. I use angel answers. Okay, when you ask when will something happen, we're going to use the angel answers in this case. And we just use 1 card from there. And then I'll use. Okay, so when will Arian call you? Okay, you've got no contact at the moment and you're thinking, when will Arian call you? Okay, so let's have a look here. When will Arian call you? Okay, it's basically when we got a year from now, it's saying that there's no immediate contact. Okay, it's basically saying that there's no immediate contact right now. So there's other stuff going on in their life. So let's do. Okay, why? What's going on? Let's have a look. So why? Saying basically when we got a year from now, it's basically saying there's no immediate contact is what it's sort of saying. There's no immediate contact. He's not going to call you at this stage. So there's no reason for him to call you. It's a no contact situation. It just feels like there's no contact whatsoever. So let's see if we can get a little bit more. Okay, this one here. No contact. Oh, because he feels like he's quite stubborn. Okay, we've got the Emperor here. So he's quite stubborn. It's his way or the highway sort of thing. Does feel like he's a law unto himself is what I want to get here with the Emperor in this one is that he's a law unto himself. It just doesn't feel like he's interested. The Emperor can also be a bit of I want to say, not just a tyrant, but also I'm getting a sense of a bit of a player. I just don't feel like there's any contact there. So no, he won't call you. No, not at this stage. There's no contact. He's just not, it just feels like he's just not interested. Okay? No contact. Will he call you? No. No, he's a law unto himself. He just does his own thing. He's just not really, he's just no interest. At this stage. Okay? Says he won't call you. Right. Okay, we've got Mary next. Mary, your question was here. Okay, you've asked a yes or no question. Okay, you asked, do you have success? Okay, yes and no. You're welcome, Ria. You're welcome. Take care, hun. Take care of yourself. Think about what's right for you. Just take care of you. Okay, that's really important. Take care of yourself. Do you have success in your education, university life for this year? Do you have success? Let's have a look. Oh, it says there's going to be a bit of a... Now, I've got here no. I don't think you're going to achieve the success that you want. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't reach some sort of do well. Doesn't mean you can't. When we've got no here, just means that you need to work maybe a little bit harder. It's just telling me that at the moment with the energy or things that are going on for you, it just seems to be a bit of a struggle. Okay, just feels like there's a bit of a struggle. Now, when you ask, do you have success in the University of Life this year, it just means that things are going to be a little bit tough for you. It means that you might have to work a little bit harder. Let's use Buffy. I just feel like you need to work a little bit harder here, is what I'm getting from this. So you're not going to have the success that you expect, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful. It's just not what you expect. Okay? It's not... Oh, gee, what was that just fell out there? Okay. The High Priestess tells me there's a lot to learn, a lot to discover. Okay, there's a lot of knowledge to gain from the situation here. I think there's a lot of what they're saying is at the moment with the information you have within you right now, there's no success. But if you work hard and study, okay, if you work hard and study, then things can change. It's just saying with your limited knowledge that you have at the moment, it's not successful. But if you choose to study and work hard, things can change. Remember, the future is never set in stone. Things can always change, okay, depending on what choices you make. So it's telling me that at the moment, with your current education, that you wouldn't be successful. But if you choose to apply yourself, then things can change. With the High Priestess, tells me that the knowledge can be revealed, okay, that things can change. That's kind of really important here. When you ask, do I have success in my education, university life? At the moment, with the current energies that you have within yourself, no. But if you choose to study and to work hard and gain that hidden knowledge that lies within you, then that things can change. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. The secrets will be revealed, and that you'll get more information. So even though it says, because of the question that you asked, do I have success in the education, university, and life this year? The answer was no, because you don't have the information that you have, right, that you need, right? But once you study and you learn, you will discover more information. So that's kind of really important. So when you ask questions like this and you get that yes and no, remember, things can change. Things can, it's just at the moment with the energies that are going on. And until things change, yeah. So just give you something to sort of think about when you ask those type of questions there. Okay, so what's next? Okay, Mary, that was done. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let's do next here. Okay, a mirror, a general, right? Then I'll do Ari, then Gabriella, Melissa, MMC, and Helena. Right, so make sure you type the question in once. If you want more information with your readings, do not forget, if you want a little bit more information, you can donate anything from $1 for a tarot and oracle reading. So you get a little bit more in-depth. Think about your question. How does it empower me? What do I need to know? How am I going to move forward on this journey? How can I improve my relationships? What do I need to know that's going to empower me to be the best person I can possibly be in regards to how I deal with relationships, how I work in a career that I want? How do I deal with my finances? So kind of really important here. Yeah, it basically, what it does, it says it thinks about the energies that are going on right now, Mary. So you're thinking about, when you're thinking about your question, it thinks about the energies that you have right now if you do absolutely no change. If you make changes in your life, but it teaches you how to make changes. It gives you an idea about the future. The future is always fluid, always changes depending on decisions made. It's very much based on the energy. Even in the future, it looks at the energy that's happening right now. And if you make changes to your life, then it's going to change. If you don't make changes, then it's going to be the answer that you get. For example, Mary, if you chose to go into the university and you did no study whatsoever, just with your current information, you would not succeed. It's telling me that if you did absolutely no study, nothing, you were in with the current energies that you are right now, you will not succeed. But if you choose to study and to, like it said with the High Empress, tells me the study card. With the High Empress, it does talk about the High Priestess. It does talk about the High High Priestess does talk about that sense of study, sense of success, to bring you success. So yeah, it's a little bit complex, but yeah. Okay, so we're just about on the last. Okay, so Akashic, altruistic ascension. Altruistic ascension. We're going to do you as the, marijuana. You're the last one. Okay, marijuana, you're going to be the last one, I think, yeah. You're welcome, Mira. You're welcome. Okay, so Amira, let's have a look at your general. So let's do Ghostbusters. I know we're moving into Halloween for those in the Northern Hemisphere, hence why I'm using the Halloween decks. Here in New Zealand, we're sort of going into summer. So very, very different. Okay. So you want a general. What's going on for Amira? What does Amira need to know right now? What's important for her, for Amira's journey ahead? Well, okay, card flew out. Let's have a look and see what we pulled, what fell out. Okay. Interesting. Yep. Okay, we've got Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands and Four of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of passion, desire, a lot of energy and stuff going on. Four of Wands can be a sense of celebration, a celebration of some sort. So it feels like there's a breakthrough, a sense of a new beginning, a new project, a new passion. It feels like something sort of starting. There's an idea, and it brings in a sense of celebration for you right now. Okay, so it does feel like there is a sense of something new, a new passion, a new energy. It feels like things are sort of starting to move. There's an idea that's sort of starting to come into fruition, if you like. And it does feel like there's a celebration. Okay, so it does feel like there's something coming into fruition, and it just brings a sense of a celebration coming up for you in some way, in regards to a passion, a sense of an agreement, so it could be a contract of some sort as well, which is kind of interesting there. So it could be a contract, an agreement, a sense of coming together, a sense of stability, foundations being built in some way. So I do feel like you've got an idea that comes into fruition. There could be some contracts being signed as well. So there's definitely some agreement, some celebration. It does feel like there's a new idea that's wanting to come into fruition. So yeah, it does feel like things are going to come together for you. Stability, foundations being built. Right. Who's next? Ari, you're next. Ari, and then we have Gabriella, Melissa. So Ari. Oh, okay. Let's use the Tarot Z. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, you've called him out. So what do you want? What's his thoughts and feelings on you posting this?
Okay, Ari. They sort of flew out. So let's have a look and see what we got. We've got 3 cards here pulled out for you. So let's have a look here. Okay. Ten of Wands is a burden, weighs heavily on him, but it also feels like a stab in the back. Okay, it weighs heavily on him. Okay, he's burdened by it. He's worried about it. It's sense of it's causing a lot of stress. It does bring things to an end. Okay, does make things final in the situation. Okay, it does make way for new possibilities. It does feel like things end, things possibility. And here we've got Queen. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you've got that sense of, okay, it's talking about you being, okay, what is feeling on sort of a sense of, I'm getting a sense of being a sort of assertive in a way, a sense of being like with the Queen of Pentacles, it's all Queen of Coins, it's all about being sort of organized, being sorted. It feels very clear cut. Okay, it feels like a very clear cut sort of energy. Sees you as someone's very clear cut. So basically, I feel like it's an ending. He's feeling like it gives him it's sort of an ending to the situation. It's time to sort of let it go. Yeah, I just feel like it weighs heavily. There is a burden, definitely, but it does give it that ending, that final, and it does give it that sense of clear cut. I just get a sort of a clear cut sort of energy. Yeah, and it's just time now. It's time to move on. No, I know. I'm not saying it's hurt his feelings. I just feel like it sort of there was a burden on him, like it weighed on him a little bit, but it gives it a clear cut. And the Queen of Cups. So he's got 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and Queen of Coins. Yeah, of course. People don't always like what they're, they can give it out, but they're not very good at taking it. So yeah, I think there's a sense of just moving on. Yeah, it's time to move on. Yeah, just I think it gives him a clear cut. I just think he's moving on. He just sees that it's just a clear cut situation. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I just feel like it was, yeah, I think he was quite burdened by it in his own way. And it doesn't mean that he was sorry that he did it or anything like that, or that it was saying, it's just that there was a burden on him in some way. This is his own stuff. Yeah. Well, some guys are like that. They're just, some people are like that. And yeah. Yeah, there was definitely no romance in it. I don't see any romance or anything like that. It was a bit of a player when you're thinking about sort of like that sense of complete passion and thing. It was just a player. He was just a player. Yeah, a lot of mind games. It just gave you a sense of a stab in the back. It was a stab in the back, basically, or a stab. Yeah. Sometimes the best thing is to just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I find sometimes the best thing is just to move on. It's like when this guy, when he left me, he said to me, "Oh, if you ever need someone out of a hole, I'll always be there for you." And I'm like, "No, you won't." Yeah, some guys just don't know how to be honest. Sometimes the best thing is just to let them go and just move on. Sometimes the best revenge is to do nothing else. Just you've said your piece, you've done what you want to do, block them, move on, get on with your life. Okay, so Ari, I did. Right, Gabriella. Yeah. Yeah, but now it's time to not talk about it. Done. Right, what does Y think of me, Gabriella? Let's have a look. Yeah, I know you don't. Yeah, I know. I know you don't like him. I know that. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. No, that's all good. Oh no, of course you don't. You don't like. I wouldn't like him either. Right. Let's have a look. What does Y think of me? What is coming up? Okay, Gabriella. Let's have a look. What does Y? Interesting. The Chariot. And the Page. Okay. What does Y think of you? Okay, with the Chariot here, I get a sense of a bit of a ride. Don't know why, but that's what I got. I got like a bit of a ride. And that it's a lot to learn and discover. So I get it's a bit of a journey. Okay, now I get it. There's still a journey to get to know you, to discover. A lot to learn with the Page of Pentacles. There's all about a lot to learn. So when we're talking about a ride or a journey ahead, it still tells me that there's still a lot to learn about you. Okay, so I don't think Y has got any personal opinion about it. What I'm getting here is that there's still a lot to learn, still a lot to discover, still a bit of a journey to get to know you. I think they're open to learn and discover, is what I'm getting here. Just feels like there's no romance. I don't see any romance at this time, but I am getting a sense of getting to know you. There's a lot to learn, a lot to discover. Okay, Gabriella, I just feel that Y thinks that there is a lot. It's a bit of a journey. That's sort of a moving ahead. Now, it doesn't mean that it's long term or anything like that, but it is a bit of a journey, and there's still a lot to learn and discover before making any final decisions about how they feel about you. Is basically what I'm getting there. This feels like there's still a lot to learn, a lot to discover. So I don't think they've really made any sort of real final decision about how they actually feel. Right, next. Okay, Melissa, general reading. Then I've got NMC, Helena,
Eagle, altruistic. Right. You're welcome. Right. General for work. Oh, work tomorrow. Let's have a look. What's going on at work? Let's do Tarot of the Sorceress, Melissa. Work related. Let's have a look. What's going on at work? Oh, okay. This sort of wanted to pop out here. Do that one. What's going on at work? Oh, there it is. Okay. What's going on at work tomorrow? Okay, this definitely feels like there's a shift. Okay, it feels like there's a new cycle. Things are going to change. There's some new changes and things going on at work tomorrow. When we've got the World, it feels like there's an end of a cycle, a beginning of something new. So it feels like there could be some changes tomorrow at work. Interesting, with the Ace of Water. So there's that new beginning. Definitely feels like there's something new happening tomorrow at work. It does feel like there's a shift. It's interesting because you've got the World, then you've got Ace of Water. So you've got that shift going on, and then you've got that something new going on. But I do want to just give you something here with the card, and it's to do with the World card. Let's just have a look here. The World. And it talks about the Goddess. Okay, that's what I sort of wanted to get, was about the Goddess being within you. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I just got there, was just that Goddess with energy within you. I just wanted to see what the extra information about the card was there. With this deck in particular, it's got each major arcana has a different sort of theme, and this one is the Goddess card. And so it feels like calling on the Goddess energy, the Goddess that lies within you. So I do feel like there's a shift going on tomorrow for you. There are some changes happening. So there's some new beginnings. Could be a little bit emotional as well with the water energy. So there's definitely some changes going on for you tomorrow at work. A new cycle, new possibilities. Right. Next. Okay. Okay, what is Pierre? Think of you. The occult. Where's Pierre? Okay, so let's have a look. Where's Pierre? Oops, I don't want that. Right, let's have a look. What is Pierre think of you? What's going on with Pierre? What's this Pierre? Whoa, okay. As soon as I got that, I got this. What did I get? 9 of Swords. Okay, interesting. So we've got Larry, which talks about causes great battles and wars and causes wounds to petrify. So I am getting a sense of stress and worry. Okay, so I do feel like, I think Pierre thinks of you as, I am getting a little bit of a nightmare or a stress energy, a worry energy.
Okay, and we have Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups to me is that sense of memories of the past, that nostalgic energy. Okay, so we've got that sense of maybe he's thinking about the past, you know, and that's what's causing him stress and worry when he thinks about you in some way. So I'm wondering if there's some stress and worry when he's thinking about you. Maybe he's worrying. Maybe there's been some challenges. There's been some challenges, or maybe you've had some challenges and he's worried about the situation going on. But I am getting the sense of something to do with the past. There's something going on from the past, which is causing a sense of stress and worry. Okay, so that's what I've got there. With the Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups, we've got that stress, that worry, that nightmarish sort of energy going on with thoughts and ideas and things that are happening. You know, they've got this idea that something is stressful and is something to do with the past. Okay, so let's have a look at who's next. Okay, so Helena, you're next. Then we've got Eagle and Altruistic and Marijuana. Okay, so let me just do here. I'm just going to do ending soon. That just means that everybody that's in chat will get their reading. And don't forget, if you want a little bit more information or you want a little bit more with your reading, you want a tarot and oracle reading, don't forget to support the channel. You can support the channel by donating. Anything from $1 is going to help me be able to do these readings indeed. So don't forget, if you want a little bit more than just the 2 cards, or you can book a private reading with me or donate any amount you want, anything from $1 if you want a tarot and oracle reading. Depending on whether you want it, donation reading, of course, is public, and one of the set readings, of course, is private. If you want to go into a little bit more depth, you want to do a video chat or an email reading or a video reading, please check out Ko-Fi for details or the pinned links down below. Okay, why did M stop talking to you? Okay, let's do the Labyrinth Tarot. Why did M stop talking to you? What's going on here? Why did M stop talking to you? Oops, this one is pulling out. Okay, why did M stop talking to you? Okay, so we do have the Six of Junk. Six of Junk is like the Six of Pentacles. So it is that sense of, okay, there was that give and take. I do feel like there was a disharmony to the situation. It's kind of interesting because I'm sort of getting like he felt there was a disharmony to the situation. Felt like he was giving more of himself than he wanted to. Felt like he was giving more of himself. And interesting with Three of Wands, with that sense of, or Three of Sticks, whatever you like to call them, that sense of having to pause for a minute and reflect. So I do feel like he felt like there was a lot of give and not take, or a lot of give and take, but felt unbalanced is what I'm saying, disharmony in the situation. So he's just taking a moment to pause, to reflect on some stuff. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean with you in particular. Just felt maybe there's some disharmony in his own life. Felt like there's a sense of, I just get, maybe he felt like his life needed a bit of balance, a bit of harmony. I just get that sense of disharmony in his life. He felt like he was giving a lot in his life, and he just needed to take a moment to pause, to breathe, a sense to reflect, decide on some goals. With the Three of Wands can also be about that sense of reflecting or contemplating his goals, his passions, and where he wants to be in the future. So he's sort of taking stock of his life right now, is what I'm sort of getting here. I do feel like why he stopped talking to you is because he's just taking a moment for himself. He's taking a moment to take stock of his life. He just needs to take stock of his life, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so he's just taking some time out for himself. He's taking a moment to reflect, to contemplate, to think about how he can expand his horizons. I just get that sense of expanding his horizons. What does his future hold? What he's thinking about. He's taking a moment for himself. He's taking a moment to reflect, to contemplate, to think about how much he's giving in his life and how much he's receiving. He is feeling a bit disharmonious, so he's feeling like there's no harmony in his own life. Okay, so that's why I stopped talking. It's not actually about you. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? How are you? Just on quickly. I'm just on for an hour, but yeah. Okay, Helena. So I hope that sort of helps. I don't feel it's about you. I just feel he's got to just take a moment to breathe. Just everything's going on in his life. Maybe he's got a lot going on in his life. He just felt very disharmonious. Right. So next I have Eagle. Oh no, hun, that's no good. I hope you're taking care of yourself, Caitlin. Hope you're taking some painkillers. No good. You've got a headache. Okay, Eagle, general career reading for the next 48. Let's do Lord of the Rings. Okay, general career reading. What's going on with Eagle's career? And that's quite interesting. Let's pull out straight away. Whoa, that jumped. So let's do that. Okay, Eagle. So what's going on with your career for the next 48 hours? What's happening? Let's have a look. Okay. First things here, we have 6 of Cups. Kind of interesting. I feel like 6 of Cups are stalking us today. Okay, so something to do with the past experience. I'm getting past emotional experiences. So something to do with your past, with your career. Something to do with your past emotional experiences. It's going to help you move forward. Okay, really important to take your past emotions, past I just want to say past experience. Actually get past experience with this is going to enable you to move forward with your career. So I feel like your experience from the past, okay, your emotional experience, your I just feel like your emotional experience is going to help you move forward with your career in the next 48 hours. Okay, so acknowledging the past, reflecting on the past is going to help you move forward with your career over the next 48 hours. Oh, okay. Get you, Caitlin. Oh, it's no good. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, general career reading. Yeah, so I basically feel like what I'm getting here for you is that sense of your experience from the past, your past emotional experience, your something to do with a sense of nostalgia, a sense of acknowledging the past is going to help you move forward here. So tomorrow at work, when you go to do something, have a look at your past experience with the situation, and that's going to help you move forward on your to do with your career. Okay, it's going to help you solve the situation or get on with the situation, move forward. So take a minute tomorrow when something comes up that could be challenging. Have a look at your experience. Take a breath and reflect on the past experiences with this. And it's going to help you make the right choices and how you can move forward on that. Okay. So next we have. Okay, well, that's horrible. Oh, hello, Sid. How are you? Hey, Sid, did you manage to have a look at your second video? Did you look at the second video? The first video, should I say? The video with the Reiki and all that? Okay, altruistic. I'm enjoying my spa at the moment. Lots of spa in between doing things. So, yeah. So, Caitlin and Sid. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look. You're here. How is your Virgo feeling about you? And there has been no contact. Okay. I'm actually going to get Crowley for this. Whew. Okay. How is your Virgo? Whoa! As soon as I said that. So did you not watch you had your Sid, there was the document email reading, right? And you watched the video with in regards to your tarot reading, but there was also one in regards to your Reiki session, your healing session. Okay, the first card that came out in regards to your Virgo. Okay, we've got Knight of Cups. So there's a little bit of romance. There's a little bit of emotional connection. Of course. Yep. I gave you the link in your email. The link on the Okay, how's your Virgo? Okay, I'm getting emotional. Okay, there is some sort of emotional connection going on here with your Virgo. There is definitely, even though there's no contact, there is an emotional connection of some sort. Okay, but let's have a look and see if we can get a bit more information here. Okay. Interesting. We've got 3 of coins and 9 of coins. So it does feel like they're trying to create something. And I feel like there's a lot of effort going into something. It does feel like they're trying to create something, manifest something, and there's a lot of effort going into it. But I'm seeing a bit of stress in trying to create something, even though there's no contact. I feel like there's a little bit of stress or a little bit of worrying about creating something about the situation. So it does feel like there is a little bit of emotional connection here. I'm getting emotional. And then we're getting 9 of coins. Now, 9 of coins is a sense of taking a moment for self-care. Okay, so even though there's no contact, what I'm getting is that you want to create something, but there's a sense of worry about it. Okay, so there's a bit of self-care needed, is what I'm getting with the 9 of coins, is a sense of self-care, self-pampering, a little bit of luxury for self. So I do feel like your Virgo, even though there is that emotional feeling of some sort, and maybe they want to create something, they are sort of taking out time for themselves. It does feel like there's a little bit of stress or worry about creating something. Yeah. That's kind of really important there. How was Virgo feeling? So I do feel like even though there's no contact, there is some sort of emotional, but I do sense they want to create something. But I'm getting a bit of worry, a bit of stress. We're in separation about it. Okay. So they want to create something. So there is a lot of self-care going on. So that's what I'm getting at the moment. What's happening. Right. Next. So I hope that helps you sort of give you an idea of sort of just taking a moment to breathe. Self-care, super important in this situation. Okay, so was that everybody? Oh, Marijuana. Sorry, Marijuana. I forgot you're next. You're the last one there. That's what I said, didn't I? And then I've got Caitlin and Sid. So I don't know if Sid's got any questions after her personal reading. So, Sid, how did you find your reading? Did it give you some food for thought? Without going into details, of course. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Just hiding at the back. So that was a pretty big reading, Sid, that life path reading. Hope it was okay. Right, general, please. General. So marijuana, let's have a look. Yana. Good. Well, hope it was worth it. Good. Lots of reflection. That's good. Right, let's have a look here. General Mariana. Right, let's have a look. Whoa, okay. That's just popped out. Okay, what have we got? Okay. We got the Hierophant, and I'm getting the sense of education with the Knight of Swords. And so with the Knight of Swords, I get that sense of, with your education, don't be in a rush with learning, with developing within yourself spiritually, developing. Yeah, I just get the sense of education. I don't know why I'm getting education. I don't know if you're learning something new or something like that. Don't be in a rush. Slow down with the Knight of Swords. I think you need to plan and strategize before you rush into anything. Things are quite fast-paced. Hi, Cher. So, Mariana, it is quite important here to just take a minute. I get a sense of just taking a breath for a moment, and with your education, and just sort of, if you're learning something new, I just get that sense of your own, maybe it's to do with your spirituality, your beliefs in yourself. Slow down a little bit. Don't be in a rush. Just take your time, make your plans. strategize about what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what your goals are, and allow yourself to just slow down. Feels like things are quite fast paced. Things are happening quite quickly for you. And so it's quite important for you just to breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, I'm getting a lot about your spirituality, your beliefs, your education. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's very fast moving. And so, yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good, Caitlin. Just keeping it calm, keeping it relaxed and chilled. Oh, yeah, I have time, Sid. I've got time for you. No worries at all. Always got time for you. So you just pop in your question, Sid. Oh, Shia, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Shia. Thank you. Sheila, sorry. Thank you very much for the donation. Muchly, muchly appreciated. Okay, so take your time, slow down with your education, with your spirituality. So hopefully that helps, gives you a little bit more guidance here. Okay. I just need your question. Right, let's have a look here at your donation. Oh, Sealy. Sorry, Sealy. Didn't really sort of sell that right, Sealy. Right, let's just have a look here. Give it a second. Q. Right. Sealy, yeah. Yeah, I get that now. I couldn't, my eyesight's so bad sometimes, I just can't quite read it until I put it on the screen. Right, let's have a look at your question here. Oh, the motivation. Oh, that's a bit, oh, why is the guy trying to get you suspended? What's his motivation? Oh, cool. What thing do you want to do? Let's do Supernatural Tarot. Where's the Supernatural Oracle? My new oracle that came in. So excited. Right. Yeah. So why is Cancer Guy trying to get you suspended? What's the motivation? Let's have a look. What's his motivation? What is his motivation to get? Just rewatching the Supernatural TV series. Oh my God, I love it. All 15 seasons. Rewatching it. Right, so why is this guy trying to get Sealy? What's his motivation to get you suspended? Whoa, okay. Oh, he's judgy. He thinks he's better than you, is what I'm getting there. I think he feels like he's a little bit superior, is what I'm getting here. He's being quite judgy on the situation. I feel like he's being quite, I just get the sense of him feeling like he is, just getting a lot of judgy energy about him. Okay, there's sort of like he's quite extreme in his behavior, but he tries to act all calm and all no. I just get that sense. There is an emotional stance to it, though. Okay, Page of Blades. I think he's got his own. He's got his own truth, is what I get here with the Page of Blades. He's got his own truth with the situation. Okay, one more card here. Okay, I do feel like he's got his, I do feel like he's got his own agenda. Definitely got his own agenda for himself. I do feel like he's a little bit, thinks he's quite judgy, a little bit superior. I do feel like he's got that sense of emotional extreme. I think he's emotionally extreme. I'm just getting this sort of like, it's a reminder that he needs to be in moderation, but he's not. He's beyond moderation. He's quite extreme in his behavior here. He's not calm, is what I'm getting here. He's not calm. Even though he pretends to be calm on the outside, he's not calm inside. Okay? I do feel like there's a sense of he's got his own truth. Okay? And it doesn't mean that it's factual. He's got his own perspective, his own truth, his own ideas about what he wants to do. And it's quite a youthful energy. Like it's not a mature energy. I feel like he's quite immature. I think there's a real big immaturity about it. But there will be a breakthrough. I do feel like there'll be an understanding about what's going on. I do feel like your bosses are going to get this. There's an understanding through it. I do feel like there's going to be a breakthrough in the situation. Yeah, I just be careful, just be wary of yourself. But I do feel like there's going to be a breakthrough. There is going to be an understanding with the situation. I do feel. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, right, let's have a look at Eileen, Ireland. Let's have a look here at the meaning of this card. Okay, Eileen, let's have a look. Okay. Okay, just take a minute to take a breath here. Feels like someone new is already coming into your life who will be a catalyst of change for you. Either directly or indirectly, they'll encourage your introspection. Okay. So this person is encouraged. Okay, maybe this person is encouraging to introspect. Yeah. You've got a paper trail. You'll be fine. I do feel like it's just giving you a chance to reinvent the process, and it does say positive change will follow. So Eileen arrives to tell you that positive change will. So I do get the sense that there will be a breakthrough. There'll be an understanding. Your bosses are going to know what he's up to. They're going to see straight through him. But I do feel like he's got a self agenda. Okay, he's got an agenda. But I do feel like someone is going to see through the process, and there will be a positive outcome to the situation. There will be positive change. So I do feel like it's going to, you've got the, like you said, you've got the paper trail, you've got this, you've got the information you need. So I do feel like there is going to be positive change to the situation. There is going to be a breakthrough and understanding. What I get with the Ace of Bones, I get a sense of an understanding of the situation here. Oh, you want a little bit more? You've donated a little bit more information. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, just. Okay. Okay, what has he realized about me? Okay, let's dive into, let's do Buffy with lay vampires for this next question. I'm going to leave this out reason. And then we're going to do this. Also make myself a real situation. Okay, so what has he realized about you? Okay, what's he, whoa, don't lose that. Okay, what has he realized about you? Or will realize about you? Okay, let's have a look here. Kind of interesting. Okay, what I'm getting here is the devil but reverse. So I get the sense of you having freedom. I think he feels like you've got the freedom to do what you want to achieve your results. 9 of stakes, that you will persevere and keep going. He knows that I think he's scared that you've got the freedom to achieve whatever's possible for you. I get the sense of having that freedom. Okay, so he knows that you've got the possibility of persevering, of keep going. You've got the skills and the talent to create. I feel like there's a jealousy thing about the whole situation here. He knows you're capable. He knows that you'll do better. Seven of stakes. Okay. Oh, he knows that you're going to stand up for your own conviction. He's he is scared. I do feel like he's scared. He is worried because he knows that you've got the ability to achieve whatever you want. You've got the ability to persevere, to keep going, to create, to manifest, to be recognized for your skills. So I do get that sense that he's got the skills, and you've got the skills, and you've got the abilities, and you'll be recognized for that. So he's scared. He's a little bit worried. And so you've got that sense of he knows you'll stand up for your convictions. Okay, he knows. He knows you'll stand up for your convictions. Yeah. And so that's the card I wanted. Okay. Okay, I do feel like his intention is to be it's like he wants to be the provider of what's necessary. Like he feels like he wants to be the hunter. His what I say was his intentions, his agenda is that he wants to be the hunter. He wants to be the one that's in charge. He wants to I just feel like he wants to be in charge. He wants to be the hunter. He wants to be the one that achieves the results. Okay, I just get he's a little bit aggressive. There is an aggressive energy about him. Whether it's showing on the outside or not is not really sure, but he's definitely underneath the scenes. He's definitely very aggressive underneath the scene. Okay, but he's afraid of being in the shadow. He knows you're going to outshine him in some way. I do feel like you're going to be much more to the thing. So he's aware that you will be successful, and he's frightened for that. He's scared that he's not going to be the center of attention. He's someone that likes to be the center of attention, and he's not going to be that way. He's very limited by his own beliefs in himself, and that's why he's quite aggressive. He doesn't really have the confidence in himself. So I do feel like you are going to achieve. There's going to be a positive outcome. I do feel like everybody's going to know the truth. He's not going to get away with it, put it that way. He thinks he will, but he won't. He's just a very, I want to say, a very frightened little person. And very jealous about it. So I do feel, yeah, and I think that's all you can do. I think there's a lot of stuff going on in his life, and he's taking it out on you. I think he's not very confident in himself. So, and he's sort of taking it out. So there is a lot of aggression going on in his life. So yeah, but I do feel like I do feel like everybody's going to get to the solution of it. I do feel like everything's going to be sorted. You'll be fine. You've got your paper trail. You've got all your information. I think you're going to be A-okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Take care. Right now. Right. Sid had a question. Caitlin, I don't know if you had a question or anything. Oh, yes, you did. Sorry, Caitlin, I missed your question. You did have a question. I did see it. Caitlin, I'm lost the plot. And Sid, I'll do yours after. Do Caitlin first, and then I'll do Sid's. Right. Why do I keep attracting? Whoa. You don't have money to loan? What's wrong with people? Oh my God, Caitlin, that's terrible. What is wrong with people? Why? What's going on? What's attracting you? I think it's because you've got a good heart. My thing is people see you as someone with a good heart. And so they think they can take advantage. But you don't have the money. Right, let's have a look. Let's do I'll use my new tarot spirit. For you, Caitlin. I'm going to use my new tarot spirit that I got. Right, let's choose. I'm going to use my new thing, Caitlin. What's going on with fake? Oh, God, as soon as I said that, what did I get? Okay, 2 of water. Oh, they see you as someone with a bit of a connect. They see you as someone with emotional connection. Definitely feel like there's some sort of emotional connection, and it doesn't mean it's always good, remember? Now, we get Brother Earth here. So we've got that young, down to earth sort of energy. Okay. There is that emotional, but they see you as somebody. So I do feel like they do feel like they've got an emotional connection with. I think they use emotionals. Whoa. Whew. Well, she uses emotions. Okay. I'm getting that sort of a lot to learn and discover. Okay. So we've still got that sense of it's a lesson. Still a lesson for you to learn. I think people use your emotions against you. They know that you're kind and caring, okay, and you're sensitive. I think that you're kind and caring and sensitive sort of person. So I feel like they use your emotions against you. But it feels like there's a lesson to learn in this situation here. Oh, okay. With the Hanged Man, I do feel like you need to be careful about sacrificing yourself in some way. Caitlin. So what I'm getting here is it definitely feels like that you're a sensitive soul, right? You're kind, you're caring. This definitely feels like there's a lesson to learn in this situation. So I think it's time for you just sort of take a minute, take a breath. Take a breath for a minute and take care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself is super important. There's always that emotional connection, but it doesn't mean that it's a good emotional connection. When I get to in this situation, I'm getting with your question here that it is a sense of there is an emotional connection, but it doesn't mean that it's a good. I'm getting a sense of a toxic connection here, a bit of a toxic connection, which asks you to sacrifice yourself in so many ways. And I think you have to be very careful of that. And I think because you're in limbo, which makes it really hard, you're vulnerable in yourself. So I still feel like there's a lot of healing to take place within you. But yeah, I just feel like there's just a sense, it's because you're sensitive, you're kind, you're caring sort of person. So you come across as someone who's very sensitive, who's very kind and very caring. And I think that's a sense of yeah, I'm the same, Caitlin. I've got my few friends that I talk to that I get on really, really well with, and that's all basically. It's just yes, I've got people who come into chat, and that's really cool, and I really appreciate all that and appreciate my my ko-fi. But there's a few of you. There's only a few of you that I have a really good connection with. But just be very, very careful here. People see you as someone who's kind and caring and very generous. I do feel like there's a lot still to learn in life. It comes with age too. I mean, I've made a lot of mistakes until I moved into this community here with people, allowing people into my life. So I do feel like there's a sense of being very careful about sacrificing yourself, boundaries, and knowing knowing you've got boundaries, saying people, straight away, just like, nope, this is what I want in my life. This is the people I have. Just be very wary of who you're letting into your life. Just be careful about sacrificing yourself in many ways. So self-care, self-care, self-care. Super important, Caitlin. Just be careful about how much you're sacrificing. And it's just because you're kind and caring. And, and I don't want to see that change, but you do need to make sure that you've got boundaries. Just keep boundaries up. Right, Sid. What a spirit wants you to know. That's right, Caitlin. That's right. Just want some errand girl. And you don't want to be giving money to anybody. You don't have money to give anyway. So you need to take, just take care of you. Okay, what a spirit needs you to know about your mum. Oh, as soon as I say that about your mum, I get that Elder Stories tarot again. Oops, I'm just going to pull out that Elder Stories. It's about your mum or your dad. Where is that deck hiding? Here it is. Yep, perfect. As soon as I read the message, I just got Elder Stories. Right, so let's have a look. What does spirit need to know you about your mum? What do you need to know about your mum? Whoa. Okay, pull the cards out straight away. Go for a dive. 1 minute. Oh, okay. What was that first card? Okay, she needs to take it easy. She needs to go slow and steady. Tell your mum to stop rushing around. Is your mum being rushing? She needs to slow down. That's what I'm getting here. Slow down, slow down. Feels like she's trying to do a lot. And she just needs to slow down a little bit. Feels like she's always looking for opportunities. She's always looking for things to do. She's a busy bee, your mum. I think your mum's been a bit of a busy bee, and I don't know if she's actually doing anything or that's just in her mind. Yeah, she does more than she can. I don't mean like running as such, but I feel like she's always trying to do a lot of stuff. She's trying to get a lot of things done, always looking for new things to do. And so I feel like there needs to be a shift in space, a shift in pace, not space, pace. Your mum needs to shift her, slow down, move her, that there needs to be a shift in her ideas. Your mum does need to slow down a little bit. She does need to slow down a little bit. That's really important for your mum. Okay. She needs to do she always keeps doing things, so she's not quiet. She's not very good at being quiet. Okay, so we've got 7 of Pentacles, and so that's that moment of pausing for a minute to reflect on what she wants to do. So I do feel like your mum's always rushing around. She's always looking for the next thing to do. She just got to shift her thoughts, her ideas, and I know that's not easy for her, but you've got to get her to pause. Take a moment to reflect. Take a moment to just to pause is what I want to get here with the 7 of Pentacles. All I'm getting is pause. So I am getting a sense of just pausing for a moment, just taking a moment to pause. Yeah. Whew. So yeah, I do feel like there needs to be a shift in her thoughts or ideas, and I know that's not easy. She does need to pause. She does need to sort of calm down, just take a moment to reflect. And so that's going to give her the time to sort of, I get a sense that when you talk to her, I get the King of Cups here. So I get the sense of not letting your, how can you help your mum sort of thing, is don't let your emotions get the better of you. Just sort of really gently guide. Yeah, just help her feeling calm and not lonely, and just guide her into just doing things, slowing down a little bit, taking care. I'm also getting a sense of an artistry type of energy. So is there something that can calm her, that's calming for her, like something that she likes to do? I don't know whether it's gardening or crafty artistry, something that she can do to keep calm, something that she can do. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that sense of just trying to get her to keep calm. I do get a sense of doing something. Can she do a hobby or something? Yeah. So I'm just getting that sense of, is there something that she could do that would help? Well, she's March, same as me. She's Pisces. So yeah, I do get that sense of just sort of allowing her to, I'm getting sort of like an artistry of some sort. So it might not be what she was used to doing, like with the crochet and the what did you say she did? Oh, embroider or crochet. But is there something else that she could do? Maybe, yeah. Oh, yes, something to do with her mind. Something maybe that she could do with her mind, or yeah. So hopefully that helps. That helps. Making creativity, yeah. So hopefully that helps it. Okay, so that's me. What have I been on? An hour and a half? That's more than enough for me energetically. I've done all the readings. I've finished. Sid was my last one. Cool, 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 Sid. Cool. Okay, so that's me done for today, guys. I've really done my hour and a half. I really have to take care of myself. You know what's going to happen to me. So don't forget to thanks for the donations. Thanks for the support. Make sure you've liked the video. I will be back at some stage. Now, don't forget you can book your reading. Let me just don't forget you can donate still through Ko-Fi if you want. If you actually donate or anything like that, I will I can do you a video at some stage for your reading. There is also private readings and things like that you can book. And don't forget the membership, guys, from as little as $1 a month, and get exclusive content, previews. Oh, Sid too. As you are family, there's a little video on which I sort of put on Ko-Fi in regards to what I brought for my grandson for his birthday. A little bit of an extra video. Plus, I've done Sid a little message on using Santa Muerte Tarot too on Ko-Fi for Ko-Fi family. So don't forget Ko-Fi family. You'll get all the extra treats. And I will be, that's it from me. Or enjoy the garden, Sid. Take care and blessed be. Thank you, everybody.